Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a single mom to 3 boys and I do 2 long cleaning videos every single week, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around. Today, as you can tell, my house is a complete disaster. We're gonna handle it. We're gonna get it back in working order, functioning order, but we are going to hop right into today's cleaning video. Before we get started, I'm gonna let Miss Lola in because she wants to be wherever I'm at, and I'm not outside right now, so she wants to be inside. So she usually just goes outside, does her business, and comes right back in unless we're out there as well. But we're gonna start off with these dishes and get this under control. I have been feeling a little under the weather this weekend, and it took me a little bit longer to get this video up than I would have liked, but nonetheless, it's here now, and I'm here to give you all of the cleaning motivation. I don't know if it's just allergies or a cold. Thankfully, I don't have whatever stomach bug that Tristan had this week, because that would be horrendous and way worse than whatever I have right now. But either way, it's just that time of year. And my allergies act up all the time, so I never really know if it's my allergies or a cold. I actually saw a skit the other day on Instagram of a female comedian, and she was talking about, like, she was making the joke, like, do you wake up in the morning and you're like, is it allergies or is it COVID? And I'm like, that's so funny, because I swear all of us have probably thought that a time or two, like ever since everything, ever since everything hit the fan. Like, now you wake up and you're like, wait a second. Should I be worried? Should I not be worried? But thankfully, I think it's just a cold. I took it easy yesterday and relaxed and really just like gave my body some time to recoup. And I woke up feeling much better today. Still a little congested, but feeling much better. So I went and did like a little grocery shopping the day before this, and I think I was actually vlogging that day too. If you didn't know, I do have a vlogging channel where I share more like decorating and lifestyle content over there. It's always linked in the description box if you want to go check it out. But I was like debating whether or not I should put this stuff away or if I should just wait or whatever. I always know when I'm gonna film a cleaning video, and although I do not stage anything in my house, and anybody who is a cleaning content person will agree, like they 100% do this. But if I know I'm gonna be filming a cleaning video in the morning, the night before, I'm not gonna clean up because it's content and it's, gonna be used to help give you cleaning motivation. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. And honestly, whenever I do that, those are kind of like the best nights, because then I'm not cleaning and I'm not having to worry about picking up. I can just get the kids ready for bed and go to bed myself. So it's kind of like a nice little break, and I can put it off till tomorrow morning.
In your arms when I was broken, when this world's still making sense to me, I can't sleep.
If you're curious, the cleaning product that I'm using on my countertops is the Method Daily Granite Spray. I love this stuff. I always purchase it in the big bulk bottle. Once you have the one spray bottle, you really don't need to go ahead and keep buying those same spray bottles. Just get the big bulk one.
Trying to laugh when you were the one who gave me the chance to.
It had been a while since I pulled everything out and like wiped underneath and behind it. So I figured on this day, why not? I got, a wild hair and decided I wanted to do it. But I'm curious, how often do you guys like clean under your appliances and like the stuff on your countertops and stuff? I'm sure some of you do it every time you wipe down your countertops, and I wish I was that person. I used to be that person years ago, but now my season of life is just so busy. I don't have time to move everything every single time. Most nights I'm just trying to quickly get it cleaned up and get it wiped off, but I would love to know, how often do you do that? I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the stovetop with this magic eraser sheet. I love these things, I swear by them. I don't use them every time I clean up the stovetop. I only use them whenever there's like true messes or like stuck on messes, because this thing, no joke, will get anything off with ease. I spend your money on them. They're not even that expensive, but spend your money on them. They're worth the buy. I love these magic eraser sheets. They can get anything off anything. And like I said, it's so easy. Like you don't have to put a lot of elbow grease into it, you know, with like a lot, like with your cloth and your spray and stuff, a lot of the times, like it's still hard to like get stuck on messes off. But with this thing, so easy.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection.
I'm gonna put this out here just because it's a frequently asked question that I get every time people see like my wall stove, my wall by my stove, whatever. That thing on the wall, that pipe on the wall, is a water line. It's called a pot filler, and it's just a water line to easily like fill pots and pans with your water. The main reason why Chris and I decided, because Chris and I built this house together, even though I live here now, but we built this house together, and it was one of those upgrades that both of us knew we wanted. And the main reason why we did it is because of that island right behind me. We knew that, you know, it would just be, you know, it's first world problems, like, but for convenience, basically, because we knew that there's an island separating the sink from the stove area. We didn't want to have to be like walking around it or whatever. So we thought that it was worth paying the extra money to upgrade it. And honestly, that was one of the like less expensive upgrades that we did in this house, surprisingly enough.
Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers.
You will have to let me know if you're the type of person who finds doing dishes therapeutic or if you hate doing them. I'm always curious because for me, it's kind of like I just don't really care. Like, I don't love doing the dishes, but I don't hate doing the dishes. I don't always find it super therapeutic. It is, I will say, every now and then I really don't mind doing them because it's a moment where I can kind of stand in one place. And for some reason, my kids don't bother me as often when I'm doing the dishes. It's like they can visually see I'm busy, so they kind of leave me alone. How sweet of them. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't mind it. Sometimes I don't enjoy it either, but I don't think I ever truly hate it. But I would love to know which one of you really actually finds doing dishes therapeutic, because I know some of you do. I know some of you do. And look, once again, Bluey is on my TV. I swear this is on the TV 24/7 at my house. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the stainless steel appliances because it's been a while and there's a lot of nasty fingerprints. The ovens don't ever get that bad because it's usually just me touching this area, but my fridge was disgusting. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera, but it was to that point where it was like, okay, you have to do it now because it looks so bad that it just needs to be done. Like, you know, when it's kind of bad, but you're like, you can't really tell. I got a day or two left. No. It was bad. I really needed to mop because the floors were disgusting as well. You will see in a few clips here, I noticed when I was editing, there is a few clips, if you pay close attention, you can see how gross the floor is. My floors get bad really fast and we don't even wear shoes in the house, but I swear with little kids, it is unless you're vacuuming every single day or after every meal, it is impossible to keep your floors spotless with children that are toddler age or even little kids because they are so messy when they eat. They're so messy really when they do anything, let's be honest, like playing with messy toys, eating, all of that stuff. So my floors do not stay clean for long at all. If you were wondering what I'm using to clean my floors, this is the Dreamy Tech Vac Mop. I love this thing. I will have it linked in the description box down below. This is by far one of my favorite cleaning products because it's just so amazing. It vacuums and mops at the same time and just makes my life 10 times easier because it does that, and it just does an efficient job. It does a really, really good job. I don't ever have to worry about it missing anything. I mean, you can see right here how well it is picking everything up. Like it's just picking it up with ease. Oh, one roll over and it's got it.
We stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones to hide.
Moving on to the dining room, which looks pretty typical for how it usually looks. Nothing new here, a little messy. We have some boxes over here and some things we have to take care of. Toys, of course. Toys are always all over the place.
Two different minds.
You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I am too blind to see.
So I had ordered this little broom set off of Temu. When I did my Temu sponsorship, I selected this little broom set because I really wanted to put it together for Tristan and Grayson. They love helping clean up and they'll like try to grab a broom or a vacuum or whatever. And so I kind of built this and I didn't put all of like the sticks in it so that it would be shorter, so it would be easier for them to like hold and kind of be their size, right? So I gave it to Tristan. He was so excited and he's pulled it out a few times to like pick up little messes here and there. It's so stinking cute.
Oh, oh, oh.
On my dining room table, I'm using my Evergreen Wood Spray. I love this stuff. I get it at Target. I've never really seen it anywhere else. Lowe's might have it. I know sometimes, I always forget Lowe's has a lot of cleaning supplies. I need to start checking them out a little bit more too every time I go in there when I'm doing like a DIY project, but Target is the main place where I find it.
Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Telling lies. That's how we stay alive.
And since I'm vac mopping the floors, I'm also going to quickly vacuum the rugs. I say this every time I do this, but for those of you who are new, I always try to vacuum my rugs whenever, like right before I do the vac mop, because might as well get it both done at the same time, right? Like I don't want to leave any stones unturned because I really just want to walk away from, you know, these rooms and have them all be clean and not feel like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to vacuum that rug later or, you know, tomorrow or something. I just try, if I'm gonna if I'm gonna clean the floors, I'm gonna clean it from top to bottom. We're gonna get it all clean. We're gonna walk away from this room and it's gonna be spotless.
To body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Now we are gonna work on this bar area, which is once again getting out of control. I kind of missed summer because during summertime, it wasn't nearly as like chaotic or getting as out of control because the kids weren't bringing home schoolwork and, you know, there just wasn't as much going on. So it was easier to keep it under control. But I've noticed the last couple of weeks, like it has been getting really out of control again. And I don't do well with clutter. It like brings me anxiety and kind of chaos. I don't know. I can't explain how it makes me feel. It just doesn't make me feel good. So I try not to let things get too out of control or let things get too cluttered. So it was about that time because it was starting to get pretty bad. And as you can tell, I have a huge pile of trash. So a lot of it should have just been thrown away anyways too, but we're gonna get it all under control today.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, it's toxic.
I think I'm gonna put on the to-do list for this week, which you'll see in a video a few weeks from now, to do this, wash this rug, because it has a lot of spots on it and it's kind of been, it's a little unaligned right now. So like one corner kind of sticks up and it's driving me nuts, but I'd have to like readjust the whole thing and it's a big rug. So I really just need to take it off and wash it. So, but it's one of those things where like, I don't love having to do stuff like that because it's so much work. Like I have to move the entire table and all of that. I love the convenience of being able to just wash the rug. Don't get me wrong. I love that convenience and everything seems to come out of it every time I wash it. But at the same time, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do. So I don't love doing it, but it's about that time. It's looking really messy again and it needs to be repositioned anyways. So if I'm gonna move the table and reposition it, I might as well just take it off and wash it and put it back on.
A little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool.
Moving on to the living room, and I have to say that my living room has not been getting nearly as messy now that all of my kids are in school. Before Tristan was home, so I mean Tristan's only 4. He's in a pre-K program at our elementary school, so he's still not even in like school, but they do all day. So now that he's in school and all my kids are in school, the living room doesn't get nearly as messy because I don't have somebody home all day playing with toys and pulling toys out and stuff, which has been kind of a nice change of pace. It's a quick cleanup every day, which I'm not complaining about.
Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm buzzing, let's drink up.
I have so many areas in my house that I want to make over and kind of like revamp and redecorate. And the living room is one of them. For one, I'm just tired of the decor in the living room. I really want to change it up. Less of like farmhouse, like neutral, and a little bit more like mid-century modern type of style. I have been really leaning towards that. I've leaned towards that for a while. As you can tell, I've added like little, like this table right here is kind of playing into that. I've added little things like that throughout the years, but that was never really Chris's favorite style. So I always stuck with things that I would be happy with, but that he also would be happy with, because I think it's so important. When you share your home with somebody, it's so important for everybody to feel like it's, you know, their home, and to feel like, you know, they enjoy it just as much, right? So, but with that being said, I have really been wanting to, now that it's just my house, I've been really wanting to really revamp things. Of course, I wish that I had the money to just do it all at once and do it how I want to, but I don't. But I've been really thinking up ideas of how I would redecorate this living room, and I was thinking about getting new pillow covers a few months ago, and I decided not to do it just because I know that this room will be touched within the next few months. I will be revamping it, so I really just want to wait until I can figure out what I want to do collectively. I'm probably going to get a new rug and repurpose this rug somewhere else. So I want to make sure that I'm throwing all the colors together. There's definitely going to be way more pops of color as well. So be on the lookout for that in the near future. Like I said, I do a lot of the decorating content on my other channel, my vlogging channel. So if you don't already follow that channel, make sure you do. My laundry room makeover will be coming out within the next couple of days. So I'm really excited about that as well. I'm going to quickly address this too. This is a lawn Beetlejuice snake decor for the outside, the front yard. Whenever we, you know, decorate for Halloween, I'm going to put a decorating for Halloween video out on my vlogging channel. But I had seen that on Instagram and really liked it. So I thought it would be great for our front yard. But yeah, it's still in the box. It's still, but it was in the entryway. I needed to get it out of the way.
This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night.
I also bought a new rug for the entryway. I actually bought it for the back door, but it wasn't quite as long as I wanted it to be. I got it at Lowe's. I will link it down below. I should have shown it to you better, but you can see it in some of the clips in this video, and I shared it on my vlogging channel. I will link it down below. I really like that rug, and like the rug in the back entryway. That's really like more of the style that I'm trying to go for nowadays. But super cute, super affordable. I think I paid $19.99 for it, and it's a perfect size for like your doorway or whatever. And they had multiple sizes online. But I want to thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this video. Thank you so much for spending the time here and hanging out with me today. I hope you got a ton of cleaning motivation. If you need more cleaning motivation, you can go ahead and check out my Clean With Me playlist down below, and you will get hours of cleaning motivation. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.